Natalie Sanchez lives with her parents, brother, and 2 kids in the Libby Lake neighborhood of Oceanside.
It's a 2-bedroom house, 1 bath. So it's a little difficult, but no, with prices soaring and everything, it's hard to purchase a bigger house.
They lived in the same house for 25 years. She was looking to purchase her own home in Oceanside, but the only homes within her budget were in Temecula.
We're rooted here. We don't want to move from here. But at this point, it's kind of like, well, should we move over there? Because that's what we could afford.
The city is undergoing a lot of change. 2 new beachfront resorts opened their doors less than a year ago, and trendy restaurants and cafes are filling downtown. Aaron and Roddy Browning, the owners of the Flying Pig Pub and Kitchen, say that's exactly why they moved their restaurant to the downtown area.
We have a lot of catching up to do, and this change is good for that because it's stimulating people coming to Oceanside.
While they welcome the new business, they say many locals don't feel the same way.
We have a lot of regulars that are not extremely excited about it because they want to keep Oceanside the way Oceanside was, and as much as we loved it as well, I think it's important to recognize that change is going to happen with or without you.
But he hopes the very locals that saved his business during the pandemic will get involved in city council meetings to preserve some of Oceanside's originality.
I think it's important that we do keep it a locals town. We will embrace the tourism, but nobody wants this to turn into just a tourist destination completely. That's going to take all the soul and flavor out of Oceanside. That's not what we want.
Many tourists are making Oceanside their next destination. So says Ben Fairchild with the Mission Pacific Hotel and Seabird Resort.
Now they're starting to explore a new seaside destination in Oceanside. What's new and what's next? This is the new hip part of Southern California that prior really hasn't been explored.
Fairchild says the new resorts are projected to bring in $3.4 million in tax revenue when stabilized. He says that as tourism and events pick up, the resorts will have more job opportunities and boost the local economy. But prices are also going up. The average home now costs more than $700,000, beyond what many working families can afford. But Christy Hawthorne with the Oceanside Historical Society says it isn't gentrification. It's something everyone is seeing.
That's happening everywhere, not just Oceanside. And the home prices that continue at this point in time continue to skyrocket, are skyrocketing all over Southern California and San Diego County. It's not because new development is happening. The Oceanside property values are skyrocketing. They were going to skyrocket with this economy that's happening right now, unfortunately.
Home values have increased everywhere, but not as fast of a rate as in Oceanside. Sanchez, whose family has lived in the city for 25 years, can feel that plainly. She says Oceanside is gentrifying, and locals in neighborhoods like the ones she lives in are getting forgotten.
All the funding has been going to tourism. They forget about all these little neighborhoods. They're developing new housing, but they're developing housing that the minorities or people that have been here in Oceanside can't afford.
She is helping members in the community be more active in city council meetings and speak up in an effort to be heard. Tania Thorne, KPBS News.